Hello friends, welcome back to Blind Awakening Art. I'm Rhonda, and so I've got a little 4-inch tile here that you can see I put way too much pillow paint on, so when I spread it out to the sides, I got a lot of excess on my spinner table. I did a really gorgeous pastel blown out bloom on a 12-inch by 12-inch canvas a little earlier, and I just thought, while I've got those colors out, they turned out so pretty. I just thought I'd go ahead and make a couple little tiles that match that piece, because a lot of times I will frame tiles and have them go with another larger piece. Okay, this first color, this is a custom color. I call it light sage. I don't know what it looks like on screen, but you just have to take my word for it that it's light sage. And it's thickened up on me. I got a lot of colors here, so I'm gonna be kind of conservative with my colors. This second one is Deco Art 24 karat gold. And then I have TLP honeycomb. Whoops, let me see if I got that on. Super pretty. TLP honeycomb. Get you some if you don't have it. Just go to Fluid Art Co.'s website. Lots of pretty colors to choose from. Now, I am using some other pigments today that are by Eye Candy. Just like we use, different brands of paint. I do use different brands of pigment. Well, mostly just TLP and honeycomb. TLP and Eye Candy. This is another custom color. This is just a teal that I made up the other day. And next up is one of those Eye Candy pigments. This is called Chartreuse. Beautiful, beautiful color. I have a lot of colors here today, but I want to use all the same colors that I used in the larger piece. This is a custom color I made. It's just a lilac, beautiful light purple shade. Let's see if I'm getting off center. Try to move this back a little bit. Okay, next, another Eye Candy. This is an interference. This is called Geisha Doll. It's almost like mother of pearl. There's so many colors in here. Blues and purples and pinks, and it's just, ooh. It's really pretty. And then I have another custom color that I made. I'm just calling it Baby Pink. This one was just titanium white and Amsterdam magenta. And then we have, last but not least, we have Papaya Pearl, which is an Arteza color. It's really pretty too. All of these are just really pretty colors. I am just using white cell activator today, just because this is pastel and I just kind of want to keep it that way. So I don't really want any black in here. Here's my cell activator. Okay. tilt this just a little bit back this way. Let's just look. Do I have a halo around my cell activator? Yes, I do. That's exciting. Okay. The cell activator is Amsterdam titanium white, 1 part paint to 3 parts Australian Floetrol. So let me just blow out this center, spread it out just a little bit first, and then I'll come in and blow, and I'm going to try really hard not to get my head in the way. Okay. Got my center blown out a little bit. Oh, I don't like going that way. Okay. Got an awful big chunk of white right there. Not liking that. So let me get my straw. See if I can blow. Oh, there's some stuff starting to pop up in there. Maybe I just need to be patient and wait for those cells to develop, you know. Patience has never been my strong suit, and sometimes I screw things up by not being patient. Let me see. Kind of like one little cell popping up there. I don't think that did anything. Yeah, I really don't think that did anything. So, but I'm always scared that, you know, I'm going to totally screw up all the cells around it when I try to do that. So, we'll just give that a second. And tilt this just a little bit this way. See what happens. I don't want to distort my cells. Okay. Are we ready? Let's spin it. I like to go both ways. I had way too much pillow paint. Oh my gosh. I have got such a glob. Let me grab a little cup here, and I'm going to try to scrape some of that. I'm going to try to scrape some of this excess into a cup. Let me spin it again. Get a little bit more off there, because I hate to waste paint. hate it. This is not going to be easy, but let me try this. Whoa. See if I can salvage. I try, when possible, I try to salvage as much paint. Oops. That lack of depth perception, you guys. Did you see what I just did? I just stuck this palette knife. I'm not having very good luck here. This is not the normal tool that I use, but the normal tool that I use, I haven't cleaned it. And it's all globbed up with paint. And I don't want all those big dried goobery things in my paint. So, okay. Sorry, this is annoying, isn't it? This is not what you came here to see. You did not come here to see this. But, okay. Yeah, I didn't get very much paint. I did not do a very good job on that, salvaging that paint. But, wipe off my palette knife. That was not the right tool to use to scrape my paint. But I don't know. Do not know where my other scraper is at right now. So, it is what it is. Okay. We're going to give this another spin. I'm going to pick it up and show it to you. It turned out pretty. It did turn out pretty. And that big white chunk really did fill in pretty well. Okay. One more spin. I feel a lot of paint flying off of here, hitting my hand. Okay. Oh gosh. Yeah. So this is, whoops, this is the kind of thing that I end up with. This big globby mess on this palette knife that I use to pick up my tiles because, you know, I just paint and I forget to clean my tools. Clean your tools, you guys. Don't be like me. Clean your tools. Okay, let's see what this looks like up close and personal. Ooh, pretty. You see that shimmer? I can see that honeycomb in there. I can see that chartreuse. I can see that geisha doll. Pretty, pretty. Okay. Let me set this one down, and that is pretty. Set that one down and let me get to the next one. We'll do one more. Try to do this really super quick. Okay, here's that other scraper I was talking about. This is the one I normally use to scrape paint. But again, I did not clean my tools. So I have big globbies on there. Now I'm not going to be able to salvage paint this next time for sure. Okay. So, we'll do this one more time. And see what we come up with this time. Because, you know, even when you do the same thing, with the same colors, the same order, you're never, ever, ever going to get two pieces that look exactly the same. All right. I'm going to scrape that little tiny bit of paint out of here that I was able to salvage. It's not much. Okay. But I'm using it. And let me get my white pillow paint. This is just Glidden Fundamentals semi-gloss interior house paint from Walmart. I like it. It's cheap. It's the right consistency that I like for my pillow paint. Some people may like something else. And you know, you may not be able to get Glidden Fundamentals where you're at, but that's what I use. Now, I also use the black, but the black, for some reason, is a little bit thinner. And so sometimes I have to add a little bit of my Behr 8300, which is one of the products I use in my Bloom recipe pouring medium. And it's thick, like yogurt or pudding, and it's clear. It's just a deep base. So sometimes I have to add a little bit of that to my black Glidden just to thicken it up and get it to the right consistency. The way that I have the best results with Blooms is that my pillow paint is the thickest of the 3 layers, then my colors are a little bit thinner, and then my cell activator is the thinnest. So we're going to try to do this be a little faster this time, you guys. I'm not going to go over these colors again. So this will be a little bit faster. I'm going to put this down in the same order that I did the first time. And I am telling you, these paints have gotten so thick so fast. If you don't have them covered up, they will just thicken up on you in no time. This honeycomb. Oh gosh, I love this honeycomb. Okay. Here's my teal. Oh, I think I got too much of that. And my chartreuse. Just, you know, you don't have to do this in a circle. You can ziggy-zaggy it. It doesn't even matter. I don't usually just put it down, you know, in a puddle in the middle, but I do all kinds of I do all kinds of ways with it. So, whoops, my table is off kilter here. Everything is moving to the edge. So let me get this kind of straightened up. I thought I saw a bubble in there. I was trying to look for a bubble that I could pop, but I do not see it now. Okay, so let's see. That was my chartreuse. So next is this lilac. I just want to get it, you know, just get it all over. Just kind of even, so I don't have like a big glob of one color on one side or the other. Here's my geisha doll interference. I know this doesn't even show up now, but I promise you the shimmer that you get out of it and the color shift is, it's perfect. It's beautiful. Okay, there's that baby pink. And I feel like I still need to, I am using so much color here, you guys. Okay, last color is Papaya Pearl. That is Arteza. Super pretty. I have way too much paint again. I don't know why I'm getting carried away with this today. Here's my cell activator. Spread that out. Hopefully I didn't get my head in the way too much while I was blowing that out. Pretty cool, beautiful cells. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna get ready to spin it out. Unzoom. I have paint on my fingers. My camera is not wanting to cooperate with me with paint on my gloves. I can't tell if I'm back. Oh, I think we're still, there we go. Okay. Oops. Okay, hopefully that's centered again. Let's spin this one out. To the right. And to the left. Pretty. These colors just remind me of, I don't know, tropical. It gives me a tropical feel, which is awesome on this cold January day. One more time to the left. Don't we make some beautiful messes? I love the paint that flies off the canvas and ends up on my spinner table. So pretty. These two tiles are going to look really nice in a frame. I like to make coasters out of tiles, but really my favorite thing is just, framing them, especially when I've got a larger piece that matches because they just make such a nice side piece to go along with a larger canvas when they're framed. Can you see that shimmer in there? So pretty. So pretty. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me today and watching these two little tiles. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so. I would be so very grateful for that. And if you do subscribe, make sure that you hit that little bell so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. And until next time, let's paint a world filled with beauty, inspiration, and hope. Thanks again. See you next time. Stay tuned for just a minute. There will be some still shots at the end so that you can see some of the details. And I may go ahead and throw in a picture of that larger canvas that I did so you can see that as well. Thanks, guys. Take care. These first 3 pictures are from the canvas that I did earlier. The rest are from the 2 tiles that you just watched me do. Thanks again, guys. See you next time.